Oh, yeah, Burn noticed trying to stir up some stuff, but she didn't say all the good things I said about Tracy. Now, I did accidentally say her last name. I've done it before, actually, because that's how I met her. It's hard for me to call her by her by her screen name, but they didn't mention all the good things that I say about her, and it's all right there. And that's a 3-hour live, Tracy. I don't know if you'll find it. Maybe I'll find it and take it out there. It wasn't intentional. See, when you dock somebody, it has to be with malicious intent. And I have no malicious intent on anybody. They just try to stir Dookie. Uh, uh, I guess she's going on. She's upset about the website. She was discussing it. I didn't catch. I just walked in the door, so I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. All I know is I got that stent taken out, Pepper, and it was not comfortable at all. Woo! Nicole sat in there with me the whole time. It was kind of funny. But he goes, you go. All right, he goes, I'm passing the sphincter right now. This is where it's going to hurt. And it hurt for a flash of a second. And then when he grabbed a hold of that stent, pulled it out, I felt it. And it was only like maybe 30 seconds of intense pain. And then it just went away. But the good news is the kidney stones that I'm getting are from, I'm having an allergy type of thing towards, I like to eat walnuts and hazelnuts and pecans. I like all, I like nuts. I like all the, those types of things. They're full of oxalates. And I also like greens, like spinach and turnip greens. It's the stuff that I like. My body's turned against the oxalates. So I'm going to change, I have to change my, yeah, I went through it. Mm-hmm. It was outpatient. Yeah, I went through it, and I have to just change my diet and remove foods that have the oxalates in it because my body's got some kind of reaction to oxalates. But all the stones are gone. I got a little swelling in my kidney, but it'll go away. And now I can move on to my back issues and my liver issues. My white blood cell count's really up, and my protein levels are high. That means my liver's working too hard. But I can get my liver looked at and my back looked at the same time, but I can't get anything bladder wise done. That's all. So yeah. For now I'm good. But the bad thing about kidney stones is that once you get them there, they'll come back every so many years. But that urology part of it's over, and now I start on my other stuff. I'm scheduled for MRI on September the 11th, and then the next day, once they get that MRI back, they're going to sit down and tell me what they want to do with my back. I think they want to do a fusion based on CAT scans and stuff like that. They want to do the fusion to get the L4 that's dropped down onto the L5 where I've got bone on bone, and I have no cushion. The disc compressor is just gone. And that's what's causing me the pain. Like every time I kind of twist or move or walk, or if I stand too long, it's bone on bone right in the middle of my back. And then on top of that, I've got arthritis right above it on the L3 and L2, and then I've got it in my hip. So I'm not feeling any kidney pain right now, but I'm still feeling I feel it more in my hip. Yeah, it was funny, Ash, because Nicole sat in there with me the whole time and watched it all. Yeah, and she saw him pull that thing out. Oh my god! Woo. So that's just one process. That's just one little process. That's all. I'm a little bit sore. I'm still gonna pee funny for a couple days, but I'm just glad that I don't have to deal with that. I got some other things for it. Yeah, Nicole went with me. She sat in there and watched the whole thing. She was right at the end of the thing, and they don't knock you out. I just kind of put my arm up over my eyes. And I just felt so vulnerable because she's just laying there with the junk hanging out. And first the nurse would come in and gave me a shot. It wasn't. I mean, she had to insert this thing. It wasn't like a shot right in my. But she put this thing in there, and I couldn't feel my junk. But when they put that, it's a camera scope. And they put that thing in there, looking around, and then he had to clamp on to the stent, and he says, "Okay, I got it." And he's, and then it hurt. It was really intense for about 30 seconds. It hurt pretty bad. I even told the doctor, I said, if I cry like a bitch, I said, if I cry like a little girl, you gonna laugh at me? He said, no, not till you leave. And they're right, Nicole. She's over there laughing. Yeah, so it wasn't so bad. I thought it was going to hurt. Some people say it hurts really bad, but I was fortunate enough to only have that thing in me for about a week. Like Pepper said, she had one in for 3 months. And, when they're sitting in there that long, they get calcium on them. So I just have to change my diet a little bit. It's all good. It's all good. So I just want to go lay down. What's the matter? You going somewhere? Oh. Do you have to go up there? You're going to do it for her, right? My daughter gets shipped all the way across town for school. She leaves out of here at 6:40, and she don't get home till like 4:30 or 5. Yeah. So Nicole, sometimes I take her, but Nicole goes and meets her, so she doesn't have to. It's okay. See, this is what I meant, Ash, when I said sometimes you get words. Look, we were talking about your autism. And sometimes you get words a little bit different. That's the only thing that I noticed. Like when you said, "Did Nicole went with you?" Right? I don't know. That's okay. But that's like the only. I was trying to say did. That's one of the things that I've noticed. As far as your autism, when we were talking about that yesterday. Yeah, I guess that's all right. But there's other times that you just say words differently. Other than that, we wouldn't even know. And it's kind of cute the way you do that. That's all good. Oh. Well, I know one thing. I'm not as sore in my back as I was. That stent was kind of making me sore. At any rate, I'm going to go lay my big ass down. I'm going to lay my big ass down. I thought Black Rock was going to come over here. I said I was going to. I said I was going to go live for a minute. But now we're on to the next journey of my back and my liver. And I want a handicap pass since I'm so slow. We're walking around Nicole, and I'm walking around with that cane. Nicole's gone. I'm like, hey, remember me? So now we're both. Nicole said we're both gimpy now. Ain't that right, babe? You didn't say that? It's funny. It's funny because when we met, she didn't smoke weed, and I did, and I didn't have any medical problems or have a gimp, and now I do. So we're trying to take each other's place. We were having because Nicole takes like 12 different medicines 3 times a day, and we're on this medicine war thing, and I've topped her. She's going to pick up 2 more today, and the whole top of my desk is full of medicines and vitamins. I've got probably 20 different medicines here. I take at different times of the day. So I'm going to work on getting a handicap pass for my car so I can park in the front of places. Because I don't use that cane much around the house unless I'm really, really super sore. But when I leave, I take it every time because just walking walking around for, less, maybe an hour. It takes about an hour, and it does. It starts to burn, and I have to. And this sciatica starts, and I have to relax for 15, 20 minutes, and that's a fact. It's been that way for a long time. I just never paid no attention to it. There's nothing worse than like sciatic pain, and it shoots all the way down to my toes now. It was only going like back down to half of my calf, and now it's just, but that it's like bone on bone. It really does hurt. And some days it doesn't hurt at all. To be honest with you, but I very rarely get those. So, anyway, I'm gonna go lay my big ass down. Much love. Bye, Ash.